Hello and welcome back to the channel Learn with Guruji. Okay, so guys, today I'm gonna create a movie poster of the famous hero Thomas Shelby from the Peaky Blinders, a famous TV series in Britain. So today I'm gonna create a customized poster for it. So I hope you will like it. Let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, I am not going to take much time in the introduction. I will just show you the images I am going to use in it. These are from Crush Pixel, Wallpaper Cave, and PNG Tree. So it is credited to these images are credited to these websites. So please don't send me a copyright strike for this. I hope you will not. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so I am in my Photoshop, and here is you can see the banner that I am using on my YouTube channel. So go if you want to see this banner again and again. I think there is a red button in the below above the description on the right side. Press it, subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to click the bell icon so you can get new notifications of the videos I will upload. I will be going to create a lot more stuff like these posters, movie posters of some great heroes or some famous actors. So don't miss this. Let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, what you will need are some stock images that I'm going to use. I will also add the link in the description. You can check it. You can download it from there. You can use this design anywhere you want, but please don't forget to credit these websites or they will send a copyright strike to you. So you can also use the final design that I will create, but please you can credit me anywhere in like description or somewhere, so I will not send any copyright strike to you. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm going to create a new document for this. I will go click file and new. A window appears and it says its width will be 1500 and height will be 2400, and it's perfect because I'm going to create a movie poster in a vertical way. So its width will be less than its height, and its resolution is 300 pixels, or it's in pixels 1500 pixels by 2400 pixels, and it's pixels per inch, resolution PPI, which you can say. And the color mode will be RGB color, or you can also set it to CMYK if you want to print it. So for me, I am going to keep it to RGB color and 8-bit, and the main background color contents will be white. And let's go and create. So here is the main screen, main preview where I am going to work. First of all, I will press Ctrl plus 0, so it's at 0 zoom. Now first of all, I have to take the character Thomas Shelby, on which I am going to create the poster. So for that, I have already downloaded this picture. I am going to open it. Here it is. Yes, it's very nice, cool picture of Thomas Shelby. Now I am going to take Thomas Shelby out of this picture, so I can use it in the poster. So for that, I am going to use quick selection tool. It's fourth on the toolbar. On fourth number, it may be different on some other versions of Photoshop, but it's for me. So let's wait. Okay, so I am going to crop it out. It will be not that difficult because you can see the clothes of Thomas Shelby are black, and the background is a bit like whitish, so it's not going to give us any you can say create any problems. Okay, so yes, here his hand is not selected, so I will select it. And his cigarette, yes, here, yes, here it is. Okay, so cool. It's good. Okay, it's good for me. You can take your time if you want more detailing, more stuff like that, but I think it's cool. Now I am pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus I to reverse the selection. If you don't know it how to do it, so you can also click on select and inverse and select and inverse. Okay, so after that I'm going to select the move tool. You can also if you don't have any move tool, you can also press V from the keyboard. V for wiper, no wiper not, V for van. So yes, V. I hope you will understand it. So press V and it's in the select move tool is selected. Now I will move the character to the yes here where I want to create my poster in the document, and now I will increase the size. Yes, it's cool. Okay, so here the character is in our document. So now I will go to the background portion. For that I will open the background I have already downloaded. So here it is. So I will copy it and take it to the document. We don't need these, so I will close it. Okay, so I will resize it for the use in our document. So here it is. Let's enlarge it a bit. Okay, so I will adjust it something like here. So there is a soldier and a helicopter in the background, and a little 1920 look, so it's good. Okay, so now I will take the character up on it, and it's looking good, it's looking very nice. So now I will give some retouching to these two images. First of all, I will go for the character. For that, select the character layer and go to image, adjustment, and brightness and contrast. As you can see on the background, there is a little dark complexion, and on the character I have got some bright light coming from the left. So I will try to lower my brightness and I'll increase the contrast. Yes, it's looking good. It's looking. I will not go too far that so it looks so blackish. So I will keep it here, and we'll do some other adjustments from image adjustment levels. I will take it a little bit dark, a little, not much. Like I think it will work good on 4. Yes, okay. mm, Not too much bright. Yeah, from this it's increasing the brightness, so I will leave it here at 255 and okay. So now I will go to image adjustment curves, and from here something, let's take it, let's check. For going upward will increase the brightness, and going downward will decrease the brightness and give it some dark complexion. So I will go it here. Not that much dark, man. Yes, it's good. And let's take it a little bit up. Okay, it's fine. So let's go again. Image adjustment, exposure. I will lower the exposure a bit, not much. Offset will be same, and gamma correction will be same. Again, image adjustment and vibrance. Let's increase vibrance and check how it works. Okay, so decreasing the vibrance to 0 is doing perfect for me here. So I will to decreasing the vibrance to -100 is working good, so I will go for it. And saturation, no, I will not unsaturate it a lot, but little bit is looking cool. Like here, -7 is good. Okay, now I'll go and image adjustment hue and saturation. Now I will see, will it be good to change it to something like bluish for us, as it is blue color in the background. So uh okay, so little blue is working good. So for that, let's okay. Now I am going to check something if it's being okay. Color balance, will balance the color a bit on the blue side. So little bluish, not much, because it will look so dramatic like that way. Okay, it's looking good here. Okay, now it's fine, the character is looking fine. Now we will adjust the background layer a bit. For that, select the background layer from here and then image adjustment, brightness and contrast. I will lower the brightness on the background too, not much but a little bit, and I'll increase the contrast. Then I will go image adjustment levels. Hmm, not much. I will mm, not do too much to my background because it's already working so good. So here I think it's looking very nice, very cool. So now I will go select both of these, select one layer, press Ctrl, select another layer, and then press Ctrl G. uh, and if you don't know, you can also right click on them and click on group from layers, and it will form a group. You can name it also. So I will name it like source. Okay, and I will copy it, and now edits. Okay, and now I will go and press Ctrl plus E, or you can also right click on it and click on rasterize layer. Okay, so Ctrl plus E will make it in a single image, convert it to a single image like this. If I turn off the layer, it's going all round off. Okay, so now I will select this image and go to filter, camera raw filter. Okay, it's here. So I'm thinking that it will not give too good look in bluish color. Instead it will give good look in something like pale yellow, because it will the pale yellow will give something like 1920s look. So for it I am going to little pale yellow color. Yes, it's looking a bit like movie poster. Little dark, not much. Increase contrast a bit. Highlights will be decreased a bit. Shadows will be decreased a bit. Whites will not work too much because it's only in some background, so I will lower it. Okay, blacks will do much because it's blackish a lot, and I will take this clarity to 100%. You can see what a beautiful look it's giving. And let's do it a bit here, and it's okay, it's looking very good here, and you can see it's giving a movie poster look. So I am leaving it here, and now what I'm going to do is to give some extra touch. And for that I have also downloaded an image. I will open it. It's from PNG tree. You can see you can see what I can say, it's their logo on the image. So I will go here, click select color range, and I will select only the yellow particles because I need them only, and then I will take them to the source image here, and I will enlarge them. Okay, so now I'm not going to use them in yellow color. I will change the color to black, and you will see the difference here you can see it's not that much easy to read, but it's easy to see, but it's still giving good look. So I will give some let's see, white stroke. Oh no, it's not going good. Let's turn off the stroke. I think it's good. Let's not touch it a bit more. Okay, so here our source is ready. So what I'm going to do is just add some text. I will write Thomas Shelby here, and I will enlarge its size to for a movie poster. Thomas Shelby. Okay. uh, no, its writing is not doing good. I'll go select something a bit more classy. Yes, this is looking good. I will go for it. It's Thomas Shelby. Oh my god, it's looking nice. So mm, let's check some other colors. Let's see how will they work. Okay, we will choose a perfect one. The red is doing very good here. black. No, not black. Yes, red is doing good, or you can say yellow. But no, I will go for red. I will definitely go for red because it's my favorite color too, and it's looking good on it. Some blackish, uh, black stroke, not much. Come on, it's looking good on 3. And now to give some styling to the text, I will turn on the bevel and emboss, contour, texture. I am turning all of them, and now I am going to adjust them. On bevel and emboss, I am going to something like inner bevel, and depth will be like 173. Size will be not much. 9 is looking good. um let's soften a bit to 3%, and rest is good. Contour is linear, and its range is 100%, and texture is pattern like this one, snap to origin, and scale will be 100, and depth will be plus 100. And then I'm going to something like inner shadow of white, multiply on normal. The blend mode is normal, opacity is 100%. Let's distance. Yes, if it's like black, how will it look? Or something like yellow. Oh, it's giving good look, but not for that distance. Let's reduce the distance a bit. Choke to 13. Okay. Here it is giving so much good, nice complexion. Oh my God, it's looking good. It's looking good with this a little yellowish red color, and it's going good. Okay, so I will leave it. I will not do much changes more. So here it's looking good. Now I am going to write the Peaky Blinders, the serial name, but for that I will select rectangle. I will create a little line below it so it looks okay. Now I'm going to copy the layer style of the Thomas Shelby and will paste it on the rectangle. Let's see how it look. It's looking good. Okay, fine. And now I will write the Peaky Blinders, and I will change the text sizing to and its styling to. Let's go for a little bit simple. That's fine. Yeah, it's good, and I will resize it down. Okay, here it's looking good. Yes. Okay, the Peaky Blinders. It's Let's adjust it a bit more. Let's increase its spacing. Let's see how it looks. Yes, it's looking good, the Peaky Blinders. And now I'm going to write something like a drama by Thomas Shelby. So it looks like a poster. A drama by. It's good. Let's take it to yellowish because it's fading. The red color is fading above there. A drama by, and then I will write something like Thomas Shelby and will copy paste it. Thomas Shelby, and now I will resize it a bit. I will smaller it. Here it is. Here it's good. Now I will click here, and now I will write something like copy it first. I will a little line there, then again this, then a little line there, then again this, and it's good for that. It's like okay, it's here good. Control plus J, it will duplicate your layer. Let's resize it a little smaller so it looks good. Here, no, its size is also changed, so I don't want this. I just want this uh, I just want it to be little shrinked, not that much. Okay, okay. And now again, I will copy it and paste it here. So I will change the color of these three. So I'm going to take something like white. White will do good, so it is easy to read them. And here it is, white again. Okay, so a drama boy. mm, I'm thinking to change this rectangle to white too. Remove clear hairstyle, yes. And then I am going to color overlay with it with something like white, so it will match the theme. Okay, so it's looking good, it's looking fine. I will change these lines color, these line colors to red, because I also have the red in the theme and I don't want it to be neglected. So let's do it. Oh, sorry. Here it is, red, red, red. Okay, it's looking good. Or I think I may change this whole line to red. It will be good idea. Mm, okay, so it's looking fine. It's looking fine. I will uh, decrease their distance, and it's looking nice and cute. So here our poster is ready. So it's all for today. I hope you liked it. After this you can also save it, so as per your choice. So that's all from my side. If you like the video, please go and hit the like button below the video and subscribe to my channel. I will be going to upload a lot of more posters or something cool stuff. I will also be uploading the tutorials for these tools on this side. I think the video is getting too long and your time is very precious. So that's all. Let's see you on the other side. Until then, bye bye.